Hey everyone, Doug at Real Simple Housing. Hey, just want to get back to you. We've been doing a lot of content sharing, bringing in a lot of partners to help share with you practices that they're doing, and then the services they provide to help you with home ownership. But I wanted to bring it all back together and kind of help educate you and simplify this process. It's not that hard. So today we're shooting over at the library. What better place to get everybody educated than starting over at the library? So the first point, remember, you can buy a house for only $1,000 down, right? If you qualify for the down payment assistance programs in your community, in the state of Colorado, or the minimum that you need to bring, and then they can help provide all the rest of that. So the first point that we always bring up and we talk about is getting your credit. Everybody thinks they got to work on their down payment, something like that. Just work on getting your credit in order. That is the biggest and most challenging part. So what we'll do is we'll visit with one of our lender partners, Graham Hubner over at Colorado Lending Source or Lending Group. We had spoken that. There's a video that you can reference back and see what Graham was talking about and that information on him. But the biggest thing is getting in touch with the lender and then getting started to create that path to home ownership. We talk about it all the time in the industry. It's a buzzword. We want you to understand what it truly means. And this is basically your path to home ownership. We follow these 5 steps and you're going to be a homeowner. You might even qualify for a house right now. You didn't even know it. You thought you had a whole bunch of things you needed to do. Could be a couple little quick cleanups on aisle 6 type stuff, misreporting. We're going to get you in there. The next one, financial house of cards, right? So we need to get all that information together. It's making sure we've got our job stabilized, right? We don't want to go into, if we think we're getting laid off and go buy a house, let's not ruin ourselves trying to be house poor. It's a term that we use often, where you are just basically working to pay your house payment. You don't get to do anything fun on the weekends. That is not what we want you to put you in. We want to make sure that you're successful in your approach. We're going to be very systematic about it and make sure that we get exactly what you want when you purchase a home. So getting the financial house of cards together. The next one, documents. Always sounds like a lot. We talked about it. Tanner and Sydney brought it up in their previous video. It was not a big deal getting all those financial docs. You need 2 months pay, or 2 pay stubs, most recent pay stubs, 2-month bank statements, 2 years tax returns, 2 years W-2s. I mean, 4 sets of different documents and you're set. And then we're up and running. And then depending on how it goes, then we start fine-tuning it. Do we need to qualify your second job? Do we need to qualify the overtime that you've been getting tons of that make it possible for you to be able to be in a position to buy a house? We talk about it all the time. You got to have an experienced people working for you. You got to have an experienced lender. You got to have an experienced agent. Little self-serving plug to myself. At the end of February here, I'll be 30 years licensed and experienced in the industry. You need somebody that's not only experienced in the industry, but then also experienced with down payment assistance programs and by helping working people like yourself in purchasing a home. It's not easy, it's a lot of work, and you need somebody that's experienced. So that will make your life so much easier and make the process seamless if you work with somebody that knows what they're doing and experienced in workforce housing. All right, last one, down payment. We touched on it briefly earlier. You can qualify, for those that qualify, down payment assistance programs exist. You'll be amazed at how much money you can make and then still qualify for those programs. So those documents are all online. They're available. We can share them with you. I want to encourage you to reach out to me, doug.priest@realsimplere.com. You can email me. I'll send you a list of all the stuff that we're talking about. Lenders. We're going to talk about, documents that you need. We'll talk about the documents coming through, experience. I'll set you up with experienced lenders, and then also on the down payment, I'll provide the links to the number of different down payment assistance programs that are available to you that you can take advantage of to help you buy a house. I look forward to helping you get into a new home. I'd love to be part of that process. At the very least, I want to make sure I share the information with you so you can get started and be a homeowner. Look forward to helping you out.